Yeah, what is going on, everybody? My name is Red Archer Live, and in today's video I want to talk about the upcoming milestone in subscribers that I'm rapidly nearing, which is 400 subscribers. So once again, I'm not going to keep going about it because I know you're probably sick of me saying it, but thank you guys for your continued support. It is always appreciated, and I know it can kind of get a bit samey when YouTubers always say that, but it is appreciated because it's very easy for people to get bored of your content, and I know that a lot of people have unsubscribed, particularly in this kind of group of 100. We've been going up and then kind of going down in a few subscribers, then going back up again. It's kind of been like a bit of a, almost like a seesaw, if you want to accept the really bad phrasing there. But yeah, we're getting closer, and I think now's probably about the right time to start opening the suggestions. So I've decided I was going to do a reading your comments video, but I kind of don't think there's enough people to really leave as many comments, because not everyone's going to want to leave certain comments. If you do want to see that, then start leaving them now, because you know, no time like the present, and if there are any comments you want me to use, then I will use them. But for the time being, I want to do another Q&A. So I've done 2 already, and I know that a lot of your questions might have already been answered, but if you think about it this way, 84 people roughly have subscribed to the channel since I did my last Q&A, so that's possibly 84 more people who could ask questions. I know not exactly all the 84 are going to ask, and there might be people within the earlier 300 who want to know. I would really be interested to see what you guys want to tell me, what you guys want to ask, should I say, rather, because I really love these Q&As, because it means you guys get to know me better, I get to know what you guys want to know a bit better, and it just kind of, it works all around. And I'd really like to have kind of a bumper amount of questions, so I'm opening the flood bank, so to speak, now. Start sending your questions now, send them through all the usual methods. I'll go through them again because the last time I did was for 200 subscribers. So we'll start Xbox 360 gamer tag, as you can see right here, Red Archer Live going down the side, 2 spaces in between, no kind of like dodgy spaces afterwards or anything. Red space Archer space live, doesn't matter about the capitals, Xbox will pick that up anyway. Send me a message, but start it please. If I just do a little demonstration, make sure that you please, even if you don't do it in capitals, just so I know that I don't want to open them just yet, because I kind of want to. I'll just use Out Ninja Pro, because why not? Because I don't want to open the Q&A questions just yet. Just start it with QnA colon. There you go, I'm using the chat pad in case you wonder how quick that went. Just type in QnA, or if you want to just do it in lowercase, just do QnA. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just my OCD, that's what I'm like. But yeah, type Q&A and then type a question like, what is your name? Even though you guys have already asked that, you know my name's Troy, but this is just an example. So send that, feel free. I will take as many of them as possible. I would really appreciate more questions than we've had in the last 2 videos. But yeah, go for it. I want to try, like I said, get a bumper amount so you guys know more and more about me, and then hopefully if we get close enough to 500 subscribers, I can go for a reading your comments video then, because I think there'll be enough people then to kind of ask. So yeah, Xbox is one of the main sources. The next way you can contact me is through the Facebook page. I'm not kind of a Facebook expert, I don't really know how it works, but if you were to search Red Archer Live on Facebook, it will come up under an entertainment website, obviously, because you know I couldn't really categorise it under anything else. Even if you don't find the channel that entertaining, I hope you do, but not everyone will. So you can send me a message on Facebook. I will try and get it answered as soon as possible. Well, not answered, but I'll check regularly, because I check like my own personal Facebook kind of regularly. So I'll check the channels from time to time. So feel free to do that. There's also Twitter, which I check very regularly, as you'll know. I might not have uploaded it just yet, but I've got an update for a bug on Xbox 360. If you've seen it, then I hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't, then well, I'll be uploading it soon, so spoilers alert. But yeah, I do use Twitter quite a lot, so if you ask me a question, chances are I'll see it the same day that you send it, so there's no rush for you to do it. I'm probably going to do the Q&A video, well, obviously when I hit 400 subscribers is the target, but if it kind of gets to be too long before I hit 400, I might do it on a certain date and then upload it when it hits 400. So I would probably be looking to film it, because I'm kind of predicting, I'm kind of, well, hoping at least, that I can hit 400 by the end of this month. It probably won't happen, but it'd be nice for that to happen. It's kind of like, you know, meeting subscriber kind of targets / goals. So if we could do that, that'd be good. So send me a tweet on Twitter. Feel free, oh wow, I'm so close, to ask me a question, and I'd be more than happy to answer it. So do that. There's also a couple of other methods. I think I'm trying to think of what other pages I've got. Well, of course, there's always the traditional way. Leave a comment. Start it with QnA. Please start all these messages with QnA. I know I didn't say that for Twitter, but I think it's kind of obvious. Just leave that so I know not to open it and read it just like kind of straight away. But I'll know there's a QnA question there. And the last message, the last way I would probably recommend to do it is through the Rockstar Games Social Club, which I don't really think is kind of the best way to do it because not many people use that I know. Same as with Twitter, I've only got like 16 followers, but I was quite happy because I got followed by someone who's got 19,500 followers, which was pretty interesting. It was like a channel for Game of Thrones or something. But anyway, so you can message me through the Rockstar Games Social Club. I think I'm not too sure. Again, with Facebook, I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm not kind of a social media expert. I know I'll kind of like Twitter and YouTube and that work, but my knowledge doesn't kind of expand much further than that. I don't have an Instagram account, in case anyone's wondering that, because I know YouTubers tend to have that. And I don't really have every single kind of social media account that a channel could have, because it'd just be too much for me. I don't want to kind of get drowned in social media, especially like kind of like with all the videos I'm trying to do and all the social media I already have to check. So there you go. So you got the main options. You got Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Xbox. I would say are the main methods. Rockstar if you want, but I don't really think anyone's going to send questions to do that. Please, even if it sounds stupid, I suppose I could take silly questions. As long as they're not too silly. I don't want to have like really pathetic questions, but I wouldn't expect that from you guys because I know we've got a really good fan base going here. Well, not fan base. I've really got to learn to start using the right words. A good kind of like sub base. I know you guys are all really nice. I've seen like the comments that you've been leaving, etc. Really good. But very little hate on the channel, which I really like, and I want it to stay that way. I don't want to get any hate on the channel because there are only too many channels I can think of where people just kind of go mad just with all sorts of nasty hate comments. People who really genuinely don't deserve the hate. It's just people who think they're funny, think they're smart, just to start bringing people's days down by saying really spiteful stuff, and there's none of that on this channel, and I'm loving that fact. I really am. I'm absolutely loving it. So let's keep that going. And yep, send me your questions. I'll try and get the video done soon as we hit 400 subscribers. And yeah, not really much else to say apart from the fact that I am always very grateful for the support that I get off you guys, and I hope it continues. As I always say, and you probably, like I said, probably tired of me saying that. I think you're tired of me saying that, but I'm really not a very good YouTuber, am I? Well, I'm alright, but I'm not very good with my words, am I? But I think that's good, because I don't really think that it's as easy to kind of relate to someone who kind of just is always speaking professionally. You don't really kind of feel like you relate to them. I don't want that to happen with you. I've also got a couple of questions. There's a little kind of spoiler. If I don't get too many, I've got a couple of questions that I might kind of create myself an answer, because I know people might not ask them, and I know it sounds stupid, but I think there are some questions that if I were to say them to you guys, you probably would decide that you would want to know the answer to them. I've got a couple of those in my head at the minute. So if I feel like it's necessary, I will use those. I thought I saw you. Campers, hate them. Even though I do that myself. But yeah, I think you're bored of listening to me rabbiting. I bet you nobody's watching it anymore. You're probably sick of me talking. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on this video if you are excited for the next Q&A, the third one in the series. Subscribe if you haven't already. Get me closer to the Q&A milestone. And I will talk to you guys in the next video, which hopefully very soon will be the Q&A. See you later, guys.